Right. Here is how I do my trading journals. Right. This is how I journal my trades, how I improve on the day to day, what I focus on for tomorrow, things of that nature. Right. So if you don't know what Notion is, hop on it. Notion, AI, whatever it's called. You basically can create your own stuff, like your own logs for trading. So I got my trading databases where I mark times of the trade, what I traded, what model I was using, price points, stop loss, take profit, contracts, win or loss, rules followed, setup valid, and emotions during the trade, mistakes made during the trade. Whether it's a win or a loss, I mark those down because you want to be able to see what you are uh, messing up on, so the next day you can trade better, right? And you can follow your rules to the T. Trading, if you could trade like a computer with no emotion and simply just focus on your strategy, and when you see your strategy, you execute and you follow your rules to the T, you will be profitable. It's not even too much about you need the best strategy. Any strategy can work. Any fucking one of them, all right? Do some work more than others? Sure. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the individual. Whether you follow your rules, you don't overtrade, you don't over leverage yourself, you're not revenge trading, you risk proper amounts, you set stop losses, you do your market analysis. If you follow your trading routine, you will be profitable. Strategy is any strategy can work, man. Any hammer can hammer in a nail. All right. Let's see how to do this. I'll explain it now. So we'll start with this trading database, right? Add new page, add new page. You mark out the times that I traded. So let's go to the first trade of the day. I entered at 7:49 p.m. Right? So you come over here to 7. Oh my goodness, this is not on. 7:49 p.m. It's May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Traded ES. We did fractal continuation as always. And then price points, right? So where did I enter in the market? You can see it's 7.3 off to the right hand side, 7300.75. So you come in, you mark in your entry 7300.75, right? Stop loss 35.05 flat. Take profit 7292.25. 7292.25. I traded with one contract. It was a loss. It was a 1 to 2 RR. Did I follow my rules? Yes. Was the setup valid? Setup was valid in the wrong market conditions. So emotions during this trade, probably fear of missing out and greed due to that pump, and trying to get more out of that. You got to be able to think it like that, man. Like, just because the market moves down so much and you get your perfect model doesn't mean it's going to work all the time, right? And you can, I guess you could chalk that up with greed. You could chalk that up with fear of missing out. I would do more fear of missing out on catching another dump. And overall, I mean, I was pretty calm, but I realized, it's not the perfect trade. It's not the right trade, the right setup, the right bias for the market conditions that we're in. What mistake did I make? It was a forced setup. That's all it was. Forced setup. Right? So let's do it for the second trade now. 7303.75. Oh shit. I missed a step. My bad. 752. So when you're doing this, right, and you're journaling your trades, the whole point of doing it is so you can see what you're messing up on, right? The only reason I do this, and the only reason it's been helping me, is because when I write down the emotions and the mistakes I made, all this stuff is nice knowledge. You want to know about this stuff. You want to know the details of your trade down to the T, right? You want to know if you followed the rules, if your setup was valid. But ideally, the emotion and mistake aspect part of journaling is what you should really, truly focus on, right? You need to know what emotions are you feeling and what actions and mistakes is it causing you to make, right? If we look throughout all of this right here, every time there's FOMO, force setup, FOMO, force setup, FOMO, force setup, FOMO, force setup. Again today, FOMO, force setup. Now I know when I have a fear of missing out, I'm inclined to force a setup, to force a trade, right? Now, going into the next day, I need to tell myself, hey, I need to take advantage of the opportunities given to me. I cannot create my own opportunities within this market. The market gives you opportunities and you take advantage of it as long as you are patient. That's what I'm going to focus on tomorrow because today I had a fear of missing out, right? I was getting that FOMO. I was like, oh my gosh, we dumped. Let me see if I can catch more of this dump. We're already down so much. Let's keep going lower. Forced the setup, lost. It's that simple. Even if you follow all your rules. I followed my rules, I stayed disciplined. I guess I didn't do my market analysis. So I didn't get to do my ideal pre-market analysis. Uh I only took 2 trades. I only took 3 trades today, so that's a rule followed. I didn't over risk. I set a stop loss. I traded 1% of the account. Yeah, I followed the rules today. All right. So if we go over here, go do the same thing for the long, 7303.75. Stop loss, 7299.25. Mm, 7313.75. One contract. Another win. / early exit. Didn't follow the rules, no. Setup was valid though. Greed. What else did I feel? I wouldn't say greed because I didn't over leverage and I didn't try to do more than what was given to me. I would chalk that up with FOMO and calm. It was somewhat of an early entry. Should have waited a little bit longer. It was also an overtrade I didn't need to risk, but we did, and it worked out in our favor, which is fine. It's what we want to see. Now, that is essentially what I do to document my trades. When it comes to, figuring out what went wrong, that's when the trading journal comes in, okay? This is where I screenshot all my trades. I come in here and you can see for today, right? I will comment on just little things, right? Waited for a continuation on the 5-minute, ended up getting it. Little scared because we put in a bearish SMT, going in a drawdown, ended up just being another manipulation move after the change in the state of delivery, which I talked about in my last video. If you don't know that sauce, go check it out. But if we were gonna do this, right? Let's screenshot both of these. Let's make it a little easier to see. Right, we'll do it like that, this here, that, that. All right, so I'm gonna take my screenshot. Boom, 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 boom. New page. we'll do May 5th, number 2 through 3 trade. New page. Go to images, wherever it is. I almost always can find it. Now I can't. Here we go. Come in here. Come all the way down. Boom. Open. There we go. Right. So let's start working. Forced shorts. Boom. Right, for shorts, good continuation for shorts and bullish market conditions. FOMO got the best of me other than the market turning bullish. The first short was a good entry, just with the wrong bias. I had a plan for longs that the market gave me what I wanted to see, so I took longs. I exited early out of the shorts to put in the long. Didn't hit full TP, ended up exiting early due to rejection in a 3-minute gap. Market conditions were not the best for fractal continuation. It's that simple. It's that simple, right? And doing this, it may not seem like a lot. It may seem like tedious work, and I really know it is. But if you want to dive deep into why you are not profitable, this is how you do it. Okay? It is not your strategy. It is not because you didn't buy a course, or you're not in the right signals group, or you're not in the right Discord, which I will be making a Discord. It's none of that. It has nothing to do with that. It's whether you followed your rules, you stayed disciplined, and you didn't let the market treat you like a little bitch. It's that simple. It is that simple. Any strategy can work with the right person behind it. All right. You can give a man a fish, but if you teach him to fish, he will never go hungry. Teaching yourself to fish is controlling your emotions and following your rules. That's all it is. Other than that, anybody can find success with this. Anyone. Obviously, there's a lot of tips and tricks. There's certain strategies that may work better. There's uh, certain indicators you could use. Other than, like, when it truly comes down to it, it's whether your intuition is telling you the right thing or not, and whether you can control your emotions and decide whether, hey, this is a logical, uh, there's logical reasoning behind taking this trade, other than, oh, I'm a little bitch and I just lost a bunch of money. I got to make it back. Or, oh, I'm a little bitch. I just made so much money. Let me go make more money and then end up losing it all and blowing your account, losing $2,300 in one fucking day. That's all it is. Other than that, that's how you journal your trades. If you want to know how I do it, hit me up. I'll help you out. And that is all.